I can't touch on this subject without paying tribute to the work of Giorgio de Santillana and Hertha von Deschend. Giorgio was the professor of the history of science at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology back in the 1960s, at a time when I think people were more open-minded than they are today. And Hertha was a professor of the history of science at Frankfurt University. And they published this astonishing, groundbreaking book called Hamlet's Mill. And Hamlet's Mill is about the ancient recognition of precession. They completely these are leading academic figures. They completely dismiss the notion that the Greeks discovered precession just 2,000 or 2,300 years ago. They're confident that it goes back thousands of years before that, and they trace it back to what they call some almost unbelievable ancestor civilization. The fact that this is found all around the world in many, many different cultures. Classic example, the bridge between the bridge over the moat leading to Angkor Thom in the Angkor complex has 54 statues on either side, and each of those is pulling on the body of a serpent. And if you add 54 to 54, you get 108. 108 is 72 plus 36, half of 72. 72 is the heartbeat of the precessional cycle. And then there's precessional imagery. What they're doing by pulling on that serpent is they're churning the Milky Ocean. There's also reliefs in Angkor Wat which show the same scene, but on Angkor Thom it's actually in 3 dimensions. They're churning the Milky Ocean, and as a result, they're producing the Amrita, the elixir of immortality. But that churning motion, that's why the book is called Hamlet's Mill, Amlodi's Mill. That same idea of something whirling and turning and changing is locked symbolically into this number system all around the world.
What are some of the other numbers? You mentioned 108.
They're all multiples of 72, or additions to 72 which are related to the number 72, like 72 plus 36 being 108 is a precessional number. It's a very widely respected number found in sacred traditions all around the world. 43,200 is another precessional number. That's 72 times 600. And that is a number that's found everywhere. There are 432,000 syllables in the Rig Veda. It's the same number again and again, based on the same system of ideas that keeps on coming up.
What were the numbers that the Mayans were obsessed by?
The Mayans were very much involved in the equinoxes and in precessional numbers, but they were also going far beyond that. They were plumbing the depths of time. I can't think of any other ancient culture which had a focus on periods that were millions of years.
5 million years.
It's a really quite remarkable thing, and they could tell you. They could tell you what the phase of the moon was on a particular day 5 or 10 million years ago.